Don't do this to me, bro.
Benjamin Bryn was born into an ordinary home, to an ordinary mother and father in a
small town by the sea.
This is
His
weird.
mother was
You're weird for this. This is weird. This is weird. This is weird. Hi, gang. Game's called Before Your Eyes, adventure game, which tells the story of a soul's journey into the afterlife using a new innovative form of interaction. Your real life blinks. We're not gonna do that because I don't have a second camera, so we're gonna stick with this, with these mouse clicks. Yeah. Thank you. Round of applause for me. Yeah. I think I got a button. That wasn't the right button. Hey, we learning. It's a learning curve. Shit. Bite me, bitch. I roll before your eyes. What are you talking about? This game is about blinking. See, every time you blink, the game will notice. See how this works? Try blinking on the white symbol. Okay. Alright. When you see a metronome and blink, you'll jump forward. Okay. Keep blinking. Keep blinking. Keep blinking. Keep blinking. Keep blinking! Alright. I got a little out of hand, my fault. It wasn't supposed to be like that. That's my bad. That's my bad. We still cool though, right? Right?
Get away, you lucky fowls.
Right?
That's mine.
No?
Well, hello
Okay.
there, stranger. Whew,
I still fuck with
real
you.
bright and shiny one, aren't you? I asked you for your name, but sadly you got no mouth to speak with or
Oh shit. Look at him.
hands to shake with.
This nigga look
Nose
rough
to look down
as
with.
fuck.
So
Look at him.
find another way.
Nigga missing the ear and part of
What you'll
another ear.
find is, even though you're no longer in your
This nigga
body,
been through the
your
ringer,
body's
ain't he?
Still inside of you, if that makes any sense. So, if you understand what I'm saying, blink over my hand here.
Okay.
Ooh, well look at that. You're a blinking genius.
I try to be in shit. You know, try to be in shit.
You see all them
feel me?
poor souls down there, lost in the waves? I didn't choose any of them.
So these are souls.
You. See, I
So we just be
sometimes get a
balls of soul just floating in the water, bro.
That's a better word. No
That's where I was. But you just pull me out the water with that? Oh, bro, what type thing you running here, bro?
Pulling up.
This nigga got a thesaurus? I can never say that shit first try.
Now, you see that tower out there? Big,
Thesaurus.
scary one. That's where I'm taking you to see the gatekeeper, to be judged.
Who's the
I'm gonna
gatekeeper?
present your case.
God?
Tell her the whole story of your entire life, from prow to stern. Now, if she's impressed,
You know, I would have
I get paid
expected
the
something
big
more,
coin. You get yourself a spot in her
peaceful.
magnificent city.
Yeah.
If she ain't, well, I eat seagull for dinner again, and you, well, we don't
Me
have to
what?
talk about that, because
What happens to
I'm
me?
the best orator you'll find on these sickly waters. Class A storyteller.
It don't look like it, bro. Look how you living.
Oh, shut up,
Liar.
trash birds.
Them niggas ain't even vouching for you,
It
bro.
wasn't my fault you were no good. Layabouts. Unsatisfactory. Clock watchers. I got some words for you.
Nigga barking? Fucky speed, bro. Nigga, if you don't shut your bitch ass up. Barking and shit. Nigga, the hoes ain't around, bro. Chill. You ain't gotta bark for me, nigga.
So sure,
I don't want you,
I'm
bro.
not the most verbose storyteller out there, but I know how to spin a yarn if I'm given something to work with. And
Okay.
that's where you come in. Your life. You're gonna show it to me. I want to see exactly what made you so absolutely great. So, just think back to the very beginning. The first thing that you can remember. I'm gonna send you there. But understand, no matter how
His
much
life
you
had to be
it,
like a sad one.
you're not gonna be able to stay. All right?
Cause the clips I seen on
Every
TikTok,
time you blink,
niggas was
you're
crying.
going to jump forward in time. Could be a
When I seen niggas crying, I swiped off immediately.
years.
But I seen
That's just how
niggas
this thing
crying.
Alrighty then. I hope he's ready for this. Now, the next time that you blink, I'm gonna send you back. Now, don't be afraid, and don't try to fight it. The thing to remember about blinking is, well, it's only a matter of time.
Okay.
And just try to enjoy it this time.
Try to enjoy it this time. Was it? I'm dead. Was it not enjoyable the first time? The first time
A
around?
long, beautiful day ahead of us.
This is
Why
gorgeous,
are you
though.
smiling like that? You must
It's some
really
shit
like
that-
it out here, huh?
Like you start pinning with somebody and you don't expect them to pull this out their ass, but then he pull this out their ass, and you just like look at it because it's like, damn, bro, it's this deep. Oh, this color is fire. You know, like contrary to belief, bro, games with these type of graphics, bro, these type of character builds are actually really fucking gorgeous games, bro.
Let's go get you some seashells. What do you say?
Face on mom's is this mom? This might be our wife.
You see that big spiky plant over there?
It gotta be mom's. Look at the kid shoes.
Right over there. That's called an agave. 11 years from now.
We gotta be little bro.
So it can give birth to this
I'm making context clues, gang.
covered in flowers. We'll have to keep our eyes on that one.
Okay.
The day really slipped away, didn't it? Oh well, days have a tendency to do that, I guess.
Mom's ain't got enough.
Where's the first page of
Am
my
I the
piece?
dad, bro?
I can't find it anywhere.
She's saying rubbing the sand seductively and shit.
No.
Am I dad, bro? You trying to freak me, bro? Where the kid at though? Like he shouldn't see all that. You feel me? Like he shouldn't even. You mean like? Come on.
Okay. Go ahead, kid. Look at that. There's your little hand.
Benny.
We have to make
One.
this every birthday.
That's a great idea. That'll really be something to see how he grows.
I'm not gonna lie, the art itself got like an emotional like thing to it. Like, I don't know,
What was that beat?
the music and the art, it like swells up in you. Like you can feel yourself feeling something.
Battery isn't even working.
You don't know whether it's good or not.
Oh, you want to play along with mommy, don't you?
Nobody want to play with you in that fuck ass piano, bro.
Sounds good, honey.
I'm sending it to my mentor next week. It has to be perfect.
Was he in here with me?
Well, sounds pretty perfect to me.
Oh hell
What do
no!
you like about it?
What do I like about it?
Nasty grown up ass
music.
germs in the tub and shit.
That's very specific.
Did you clean it when you got out, bro?
I also like the person playing it.
You know he didn't, bro. At least he washed his butt.
Look at his little face.
I guess.
What do you think he's thinking about?
That's that boat, apparently.
Probably solving the problems of the universe.
So, do you think he's going to be smart?
I don't see why not. I mean,
Right.
we're both pretty smart.
You know?
Yeah, but that
I
doesn't mean
hope
he's
so.
going to be, necessarily.
Fuck, she praying on downfall, bro?
No? You're right.
Damn. She
No,
don't fuck with
it's
me?
not derivative. At least I didn't think it was. Do you think you could tell the other members of the selection committee what I just...
That was not that, bro.
Right.
Oh, hell
I'm
no.
sorry. I
Let's-
guess I just put a lot of expectation on this call.
What is that?
I understand.
I'm sorry. I'm not gonna lie to my kid, bro.
Thank you
Some
for
shit look like
considering my piece.
that shit look crazy. You'll do
really
better
is.
next time. That's as good as you getting from me, bro.
Oh, that's sure a little mess of color.
Let's normalize not lying to kids. Yeah,
Hey,
I know that shit
we
bullshit.
do
You know
not
it is
do this
too.
in this house.
I just did
If you're
though.
mad that you aren't good enough yet, you'll just have to keep working at it.
So you know it's trash. and You
one day
lied.
You'll be able to paint exactly
You know,
what you
you-
have in your head.
You see what I'm saying though? Just be lying. Everybody lie, bro. Even your parents, bro.
See? That used to be my piano. My
So-
dad gave it to me. He
I'm
loved
already
music.
a little sibling, bro.
But his
I know
home
what
country
hand-me-downs
just
is
have a
like.
chance to pursue it.
This your only child, and he getting hand-me-downs. I just feel like, you know, let's work
He
on
made
it.
me practice so much. I hated it at first. I think he hoped to make it further than conducting the high school choir. Never said anything, though. He was what you might call the strong, silent type.
Yeah, he definitely. Nobody, you know what I'm saying, wants to be a school like extracurriculars teacher though. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wakes up in their childhood and be like, yeah, I'm gonna be this. It shit happens, bro.
Can you believe I grew up in the snow? And I came all the way out here to the beach. I
Yeah.
don't even know how I got here. Your dad got his job and I just came with him.
So you know how you got
In a
here.
suitcase.
Okay, Benny. Are you ready to see something really special?
I just don't want him to get a tat. Richard,
What?
that's the cutest thing I've ever
What
seen.
is that?
What's wrong with that?
We can't
Hell
Can
no.
we? I mean, I'm pretty much.
Where's
guessing
his
Richard
eye?
knows, right?
No. We'll find someone to take him. But
Look.
now he's here. I say we call him Ernie.
Did you feed him?
Little Ernie. Fits him.
He
doesn't
like
it?
he got the food shakes, bro.
So sweet.
He like he gonna eat me.
Likes his new cat.
Get that nigga some food
What?
today.
Cat.
Yeah, I just mean for now. Of course we're not gonna keep him.
Right. I
She
believe
don't
that. I know where this is going.
For now, honey.
She don't even fuck with cats,
Another thing
bro.
I'll just say quickly. You build up a resistance to allergies over time. So what you're allergic to now, like that's why an allergy
So
shot
she's
is
allergic to cats.
So he's
And you
like
brought a
getting
cat
an allergy
home?
shot full of love with one eye. Just considering.
I just know.
Nah.
One from now.
I know a couple wives that would have cussed their husband out. She just like me for real. These cats don't work.
Now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember?
See, bro, you got her over there dying.
There you go. Doesn't that make you feel happy? Like you just want to jump up and down?
No.
Now, what about C minor? You remember how to play that one? Very good. Just one note different. But that one sounds sad, doesn't it?
I don't know.
Amazing what a difference one little change can make on how a person feels.
Bless you, dude.
Sort of like me and your little friend on your piano there.
Okay.
She was in grad school studying composition.
Where's dad?
I never met anyone like her. I just pray to God I can somehow keep up.
You know what I like hearing though? Like, call me cheesy, call me like mushy or whatever. I think I like hearing stories about how like older couples fell in love. Like, a little bit though. A little bit. Not all the way. You know what I'm saying? A little bit though. I feel like it gives a certain hope. Like, yeah, you could have this too, bro. Keep working on it.
I think she liked that I was a professor.
You know what I'm saying?
Gave me a certain
Don't know about marriage.
gravitas in her eyes,
Marriage is a little iffy with me.
which I
feel like for the right window, I'd definitely do it. They do look made for each other though. It look like they worlds collided very well. Like they very like it's a lot of synergy. Like you ever met a person that just completes another person? Like, yeah.
God, she dragged me to so many places. It was wonderful.
You know I'm about to say, you know he loved going there too. As long as he was with her, bro, he was cool with anything. That's what it's all about, bro.
Where would you want to go if you could only go to one?
Yeah, I'd probably Egypt, Greece. Egypt hot. I don't really like being hot.
Well, just remember to put on sunscreen. Man, I gave you some unfortunate genes, didn't I? Luckily, Mom gave you some good ones. So, yeah, let's hope they balance each other out.
Let's hope. Because that shit is not it. Hell no. Back on the piano, bro. Lock in. Where'd she go? I'm walking now. Oh shit.
Wait, that's my piece. How did you figure out how to play that? Richard, are you hearing this?
What?
He's playing my piece. He must have figured it out by ear. I mean, I was a gifted kid, but he's brilliant. We need to get him into serious
She
piano.
thought I was gonna be dumb. Yeah, I don't think I forgot, bro.
Anyone who might be a good teacher for him?
What? I mean, in the city, sure. Not out here, I don't.
I mean, I know someone who might be up to the task. She's very gifted.
Richard, no one in this town knows anything. Maybe I'll just have to do it myself.
Good idea. I think that settles it.
This bitch is brain dead.
But who's this mysterious woman you're talking about?
Bitch,
I hope you're not in
you.
love with her.
You know, I really was for a while, but then she revealed herself to be much stupider than I thought.
Richard, what are you talking about?
He playing. He playing her face, bro. He playing her face, bro. Yo. That nigga's, he not right. That's fucked up.
Oh, God, I have my interview in 5 minutes, and I completely forgot to feed him.
Come on. Come on, little nigga. You forgot to feed the cat? That ain't shit.
Don't worry, I already did.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, you forgot to
For a
feed
moment, I
me.
forgot what a great father you are.
Just focus on the interview, honey. I got this.
Bitch. What the fuck? You forgot to feed me? You was gonna leave? Shit. Damn. Motherfucker couldn't get a meal. Good shit, Pops. I don't really feel like doing that no more. I definitely blew that. I was
It's all
definitely ODing
organized
that.
into folders, sitting ready on my kitchen table. They will literally be on your desk when you get in. What could possibly happen to the files between now and tomorrow morning? We are fine.
Ew!
Legs like those. I could probably do the splits real easy. What are we talking about?
That was the wrong
Talking
sound.
about.
That nigga tripping. That nigga tripping. Yo, I love that nigga real easy, bro. I think this the sound I meant to go with. That nigga pissed on her paper though. Yeah, no, that's not the one though, but that's not the one either. Damn, I just went through all four. That's not it.
When's he coming?
I'm flying him out in February, remember? You know, I think he was pretty surprised that I could actually afford to do that.
Hey, why not? You're a working woman now.
I guess that's true.
Don't let it go to your head, but yeah.
L. Stevens,
Please.
corporate
Let
accountant.
the cat know.
Okay.
It's time to use the litter box, though.
Baby steps. He's got one eye.
He can still use that fucking litter box. That smell, ain't it? Hell no. He pissed on your table, and y'all still got him on the table while I'm eating.
We use it to measure time so we don't get lost in the music. I want you to start using it before Grandpa comes to visit. You know, my father once told me, when I was
Okay.
about your age,
Huh.
the only way to fight against time
Huh.
is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone. So I asked him, what about your children? Thinking, you know, I might be a work of genius just as I was. He said, yes, I suppose. If you made a work of genius, I could live on through that as well.
My fault.
Nope.
I think I got ADHD a little bit.
I haven't seen him in over 10 years. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
I wonder if he'll even recognize
All the pictures you showed me of him is you when you was a kid, bro. I do believe it. Talk to your pops, bro. Call him. Okay. Yeah, it seemed like too much was happening, bro. You know.
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay?
Subdivide the time. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E.
You're off. You're off, Ben. You can't hear that?
Bitch, leave me alone then. Damn, let me get it. What, I'm like 5? Shit. Chill.
There
Fuck.
you go, buddy. Okay, now keep a firm grip on it, just like
I can't
that.
live.
Oh my. Well, don't think you like that, pal. Sorry, buddy. Turn around, L, so we can photograph you.
I'm just really behind right now. Why don't you take photos in the backyard? It may not be interesting at first, but if you keep going back out there every day, you'll be surprised by how much it changes.
That's fair. Plus, she working. I'm gonna respect it. The fuck is that? Oh. Okay. She was right.
Ernie, buddy,
Ernie!
Ernie.
Ernie, we need you!
God, L, what if you got eaten by a coyote?
My sinuses would be eternally indebted.
What?
That's not
Did
funny.
you just say?
That's not funny, but that's the family cat.
Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
God, honey, I'm worried too.
I know, sweetie.
She's not worried though. She worried about her allergies.
So you're saying it's a coincidence that it disappears for weeks and then comes back?
Ernie was Ernette. Damn.
Ernie's a boy.
Ernie went out there and got
Sure about
fucked. She went out there and got ran through. Damn.
And that was based on.
Pee-hole distance.
Say that one more time, sweetie.
Pee-hole distance from the butt. If it's further away or
What?
something, then it's one or the other.
And what was Ernie's?
I couldn't really tell.
Well, what are we
Like,
talking about then?
so what are we saying though? Literally, what are we talking
I'm not
about?
understanding how you let this happen.
Oh, hell no.
I didn't think about it.
I gotta sell them niggas.
It just happened.
You just happened to find a stray cat in the alley.
Usually you keep one and sell the others.
And now it just happens to pop out 5 more?
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's how litters work, man.
Hated cats.
For a professor of signs and symbols, you're really bad at reading them.
Okay, that's funny. That's really witty.
I let us
Yeah.
keep them for Benny. And I'm happy about that. But I really can't have 5 cats around the house. It's just not sustainable.
5 is a little crazy.
He keeps coloring the grass blue, the ocean green, and then the sky red.
What, you hating?
And what's wrong with that?
I'm about to say,
Are
yeah.
you kidding? I love it.
Oh, alright. Watch yourself.
Pick up the new book.
Yes, the Manila Galleon was of particular interest.
I meant Benny's book.
Oh, yeah, got those too.
Watch yourself, gang. Tripping. What is that?
Okay. 2 brack.
The quiz said find the 0, and he just drew an arrow pointing to it.
Benny getting nice on the keys.
Everything is wrong with that.
Congratulations, B! First of many, I'd assume.
I want that box full by the time I come in there. If you don't play with it anymore, we're getting rid of it.
Yeah, Benny growing up. Shit. You got his big boy sheets, bro. Surfboard in the back. Damn, Benny. It's you now. Fuck it. What's she about to jump?
This isn't my house. It's
Fuck.
not my house.
But you live there, though.
Not my house. No. Fall back, you fool.
What is she doing?
I'll feed them to the cat.
She weird.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Come over here. Yes,
Okay.
Mr. Camera Boy. I'm talking to you.
Oh my god. Is that a crow? That a big ass bird.
Why are you always out here taking photos?
Why you always minding my
if you
fucking
really want to take a
business?
photo of something cool, you should take a photo of this.
You know how a little kid be like, yo, watch this.
Chloe!
Not doing that.
Alright, everyone.
No,
About to
bro.
play for us.
I don't play with these kids, bro. No, bro. That shit was not cool.
Wow, L, he's unbelievable. My God, I didn't realize our head of accounting was raising a musical prodigy.
Didn't you used to be a composer yourself, Elle?
No, I don't know if I'd say that.
But you used to write your own music, right?
Yeah, but I haven't done that in years. Not since he was 4 or 5 years old.
And what do you do, Richard?
I'm real
He's a
nasty.
Of what?
Well, no one really knows.
No, I mean, what's his field?
It's maritime archaeology.
I'm too cold with it.
No one really
Damn.
knows what it means.
There's probably copyright out
No
the
legend.
ass, though.
It's kind of one of those.
Yeah, we gonna skip it because I feel
The
like
class is world history.
This bit.
My name is Mr. Isaac. The class will be broken up into
Hey, you.
units.
We got the same class
Look
too.
on your desk. I
Shit.
wrote you something.
Learning everything you need to know about this civilization.
We're
This
in the
is
team
quote,
class. What a coincidence.
I want
Please
each
keep
of
in
you to
mind
write
that
it
while
down.
we're
Not
at
doodle on the
school,
sidelines, not stare off into space.
we don't know each other. Do not talk to me ever.
Don't even look at me.
Weird ass bitch. Okay, say no more.
Okay. Now I will go on to the next slide. Chloe, tell me, what did the quote say?
Yeah, whole
I
ass
definitely
nigga.
know this.
What'd it say?
You were taking
You
notes.
lucky I'm a cool
weren't you,
fucking
Chloe?
guy.
So those who do not remember the past, repeat the past. That's right, right?
Indeed it is. Though I'd prefer you to answer without the help of your boyfriend next time. If we do
You
not
broke my no
keep
talking.
acting
That's
out,
not my girl, bro.
I asked
Chill.
you to, so I guess I'll have to let you live.
But she wasn't gonna kill me anyway. No the fuck I am.
I tried to convince your father not to buy you that thing, but he insisted. Half suspect he bought it for himself.
This shit look ass.
The little guys are pretty cute,
The
though.
artwork cool.
I will admit that.
The box look. The artwork cool.
Job of whoever gets paid.
This
to
shit
do
look
that.
like it's trash though. Appreciate you though, Dad. I guess.
I've definitely seen you next door, but I didn't realize you guys had become friends.
Oh, sure. We sit together in history class. I don't know what I'd do without old Benny.
Oh, Benny.
Very sweet. Thank you for playing this game with him.
Your dad just thanked me for hanging out with you? That's a very interesting detail. Okay, shut up. I really want this one. Maybe I'll use Tickle Stick. Whoa, that's a pretty good drawing. You should draw pictures of more different stuff. Not me, though. I'll actually
And if-
kill you
and
you
if-
try to
and if
draw
I
me,
do?
and you saw what I'm capable of in your backyard.
I'm still alive, fuck nigga. Stop playing with me.
Benny, why did you draw me? You're not good enough. I look so ugly.
Bitch, I'm Picasso. Fuck she talking about. As far as she know, I'm the next Picasso.
It's called a magnet school.
What's wrong with her?
It's
She got
about
her
an hour
body.
away in a town called Burton. I know the change can be scary, but I just want you to go in and meet the dean I spoke with. You know, life can take you to some incredible places if you're really, really good at something.
Alright, Mom.
So what do you think, Benjamin? You think you could excel in that sort of an environment?
I would believe so.
Sorry, he gets very shy.
Oh, not to worry. If he's as gifted as you say he is, shyness is no problem. Why don't you two come back closer to the end of the year for an audition? We'll get a few pieces that you can have him start learning. I'm eager to hear what your son is capable of. So, I understand
Fuck you.
you were a musician yourself.
What you looking like that for? Bach?
As you can see, there are some very fast runs in there, and a lot of stuff I've not taught you properly yet. So no pressure. I just want you to try. And
the
we can see if
fuck?
you start enjoying it.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2. What the fuck?
Just like to see you really rise to the occasion, just this once.
Oh,
I wish I had the
hell
option of
no.
going to a school like that when I was your age. I wouldn't
This
be
nigga
working
don't
this
wanna play
boring job
piano.
living in this boring town, I'll tell you that.
I'm not gonna do that to her because that's fucked up. But like, damn, he don't want to play piano though. You can tell his heartbeat. His heart beating fast as shit.
Don't answer that, Ben. You can talk to your friend after you practice.
She call again, I answer.
Oh my god. Is she really calling you again?
Ma, the Huz is calling. Ma, the Huz is calling. I got to.
So listen, I found a car.
What are
Hey,
you doing? I explicitly
How you
asked her not to
doing?
pick up the phone.
Oh, he's fine. Just let him talk to her.
Oh, what do you know about anything that's going on right now?
Okay, you know, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't raise your voice like that.
Well, then don't stick your nose into things that you're completely checked out of.
Okay.
Man,
Damn.
just cause a fight with your parents. I'm sorry, dude, but you should also cherish these moments. My mom is...
I'm not listening to her. I was more listening to the background conversation.
Anubis, in the presence of Ma'at, who you remember is the goddess of truth and justice, would weigh the deceased soul against a feather, determining whether it was worthy of entering into her land of the dead. And what if they are deemed unworthy? Well, you can see that ugly fur ball under the scale? That is Amamet, and she's got, and yes, that's a she, the head of a crocodile, fur of a lion,
Mr. Kid.
and the body of a
Goddess
hippopotamus.
of truth.
Though I would not say that to her face. Now, as you can see, she is ready to devour any of the deceased who do not pass judgment. Sort of like me.
Ew, why is he so scared looking? Okay, I'll call you when I'm leaving my house. You better pick up my call, dude.
Okay. What's she leaving her house for?
Slightly worried about having him change schools just as he's starting to make friends.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only reason she keeps coming here is to play that game you bought for him.
Okay, well, listen, I don't claim to understand the motives that shoulder him, but
Benny has a chance here. A real chance to be really good.
This is gonna get smaller. I hate that.
No offense at all. But I don't think you actually really understand what that is.
Okay.
no, I suppose you're right.
She be talking to dad crazy though. I don't know. It's making me feel like they're about to get a divorce or something.
Lights out. You need to be rested for tomorrow. Memory consolidates when you're asleep. So if you go to sleep now, you will awaken a master. Trust me.
Okay.
Tell your son to turn the lights off.
I'm about to turn the bitches off. Damn.
Mom says you say.
Benny, I say...
They off. They off. They off. Fuck. Who the fuck calling me? Who the fuck is that? Oh my gosh. It's the Huz. Sorry, Ma.
Wow.
Sorry, Ma.
You could actually pick up. I'm a sticky for a baby. I apologize. Okay, so meet me out in the alley in T- now, okay? Chloe, out.
Okay.
You know, I'm really glad you're here.
Likewise.
There's something I've been meaning to talk to you about.
What you got to tell
or
me?
to get off my chest.
Okay.
Okay. I don't think Kongsters is actually a really good game. My cousin Yoon, he was in town this weekend, and he was
Mom think you coming over there just to play it.
Of a really good Japanese game. He calls it a cash grab. So I'm sorry that I made you like it because it's actually a terrible game.
I could have told you that.
I think that
Shit.
if it was a really good game, maybe we wouldn't have enjoyed playing it as much.
That's fair.
We
That's-
would have been so focused
That's
on
more.
how
That's
good
like a
it
glass
was
half
and
full type
not the feelings we had while we were
perspective.
playing it. Like my favorite vegetable is the tomato.
You gotta enjoy those type of people.
That they're the grossest ever. And you're probably the least popular boy in the school, but I also like
Bitch.
hanging out with you the most.
She might be right.
Which was also
I'm not very
something
social.
I wanted to talk to you about. I like hanging out with you a lot.
Stay
Which is
here.
weird because after what happened with my mom,
Does that mean I want to
never
stay
like
here?
hanging out with anyone.
Or is it telling me that it gets worse from here?
So this has been a big
So I
surprise
should
to me
stay
this
here.
year in a lot of ways.
But he told me I can't stay here.
I like that you let me talk. My cousin never lets me
You're a
talk.
yapper, bro. I'm not.
My dad
We go
does,
great
but
together, bro.
I can tell he's not really listening.
Got a bug. Hell no. Alright, bro. Gotta move on to some
Probably
point.
didn't sleep at all. Out in the cold all night.
Oh,
You're
shit.
already feeling sick, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's okay. You still got this. I mean, all the practice had to count for something.
Does
Maybe
it though?
just try and close your eyes now and get a little sleep on the way over. I'm going to play the recording so the sound of mastery can seep into your subconscious a little, okay? Close your eyes, Ben. I'm going to be there soon.
That's not gonna help at all.
In your
She
own
wasting her time. That nigga
Benjamin,
dead tired.
We are very excited to hear.
She should have recorded me playing. That was the case. Oh. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, okay. I think that's enough.
Okay.
So, Benjamin, why don't we plan on having you come back next year again?
He's a hater.
Once you've had a bit more time to practice, yes? As you know, Burton isn't the right fit for every student, and I wish you the best of luck on your path, wherever it may take you, okay? All right.
You just told me come back next year, now you talking
I
about you wish
really
me the
want
best?
to...
I hate niggas that be like that, bro.
Maybe I pushed you too hard.
Just tell me not to come back.
Maybe I turned into my own father.
You
I
low-key
don't
did.
know.
You was low-key wildin'.
You have to find something to focus on.
But you cool though,
The
mom.
world isn't very kind to people who aren't really good at something.
I'm good at shit. You don't think so? Ain't I like 15? Not even? 11?
We want him home from school for a while.
12 maybe?
Just until this nasty thing clears.
Chloe looked about
Hey, El,
12.
would you mind taking
I'd
a
give
quick
me
walk with me
12.
down to my office? There's a small clerical thing I need you to look at before I can let you two go.
Oh, yes, of course. I'll be right back, Benny, okay?
Just maybe 5 minutes, kiddo. Okay?
Shit. Does that mean I'm like... You know when they leave you in a room and go out the room with your parent, that means something like real wrong with you.
It's such a crucial time in his development. He shouldn't be confined to his room.
Yeah, look, having him home for a little means I can spend more time with him. You know? We can focus him, make sure he's staying engaged.
Can we please try to speak a little softer? I really...
Type shit. See, I told you, bro. I gotta stay home for a little while. This beach dirty as fuck. Damn, where the volunteers at? Shit. Paper. Nigga, a volunteer would have a field day on this beach. Oh gosh. Y'all let this shit go to hell.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
Okay. Will we go back 3 years? You start playing with toys again? What am I supposed to do with this? Are we back in our drawing bag? Type shit. Okay. You getting real mixy with it. Type shit. October. Damn, how long you been home?
No. You mean young Vincent? Well, ever since he got sick, all he does is make art.
Oh, that's hard.
And Mr. Benjamin Bryn has been awarded first place.
You know me, tight shit. You don't really gotta say
gotta
too
thank
much.
you for this, Benny.
On some real
Emma
shit.
Bills is so pissed.
I'm humble though. I'm humble though. I'm
worst
humble though.
portrait that she literally just
You need an
left
autograph or something? You want me to sign your face? Tight shit. I got you, twin. My pen dropped. Question 3, in 2 short paragraphs, describe what makes you want to pursue a career in the arts. I think you were actually supposed to write paragraphs though. I know it's an art school and all. Trust, creativity, top of the list, but I think you also have to write a little bit.
You are not here to learn to be
They took that.
writers.
What the fuck?
You are here to learn to be artists. And although I was hired to teach you, it is a sham. There is no teaching art.
Oh, hell no. Look at him.
Oh, how very wacky and fun these are.
Type shit. I actually think they're a lot of fun.
It's very zany, very kitsch.
I know.
Lucky for you, the world is always in need of more greeting card artists.
Bitch. You see up there naked as fuck. Go ahead, bro. Go about your day, bro.
There you go, Mr. Bryn. Feel each shape. You fiend.
It's not no shit I hung up on my wall, but it's cool or whatever.
I want you all to take a long look at what Mr. Bryn has done here. You see, he has reached down deep within himself.
Them niggas ain't
and
react like
created
that.
a
Look at it.
masterpiece.
I'd have said, we dead ass. It's what you picked out of the whole classroom of students? Yeah, no.
And
Come on,
stuff.
name it big
The
letters,
ironic
though.
sincerity of this piece is so sincerely ironic.
He's flipped the discourse so thoroughly.
I hate
I'm
like
actually
fake,
dizzy.
authentic art niggas, because they feel like they know everything about the art.
I know that lots of agents gave you lots of cards, and it all probably feels weird and alienating and the opposite of what being a starving artist is supposed to feel like. But if I can teach you one thing, it's that if opportunity knocks, you open the door. Making a living isn't selling out. I wish I had thought of it that way.
Benjamin, marvelous show last week. Truly stunning.
Yeah, see, now this is something I'd probably hang on my wall. This is kind of cool.
Don't worry. You're not selling your soul.
Whenever someone tell you you're not selling your soul, bro, you're usually selling that bitch, say no. Where's the wisdom? We're not signing
Look
this.
at that. You've crumpled my contract.
You got a trash can? We throwing this away.
Whatever you want, kid. Sure, you got to.
Fuck you in that contract,
That's
bitch.
it. Get out
Eat
of
dick.
my office.
Gladly,
You know,
bitch.
I'd call security if I thought you were actually a threat. But what are you going to do? Paint me to death?
Remember, bro. Remember them words, bro. For when I buy this whole when I buy this whole shit. Remember them words, bitch.
To being a difficult artist, the best of us are. Ah, this is divine. So, now that you've grown your wings, tell me, young master, where will you fly?
Okay.
Please stop. Is that
is that Benjamin Bryn?
Oh my god. I think it is.
Wrong places.
I like the realistic with a mix of you know what I mean? I like the mix. Mix and match.
I bet you're happy you threw that contract in her face now. You didn't sell out.
You see what I'm saying? Now that look art worthy. I frame that hoe. Be like, yeah. It's a Bryn piece. It's a Bryn piece.
In your entire career. Collectors, curators, how we all love a rising star and how bored we become when settled. Keep rising, Benjamin.
Trust me, we will. Good shit, yo. You a real nigga.
Hey, Ben. Don't even pick up this call, okay? I mean it. I'm just calling to inform you that I went to the doctor today, and, well, I'm gonna be a little sick for a while, but really, I don't want you worrying about it at all. You're such an important... Oh, Benny, I told you not to pick up.
If some of you was gonna be sick, why wouldn't I pick up?
All you can do is just keep painting, keep striving. You make that work of true genius. I can just tell you're almost there. So, I'm going to hang up the phone now, and you're just gonna get back to work, okay?
No.
Goodbye, Benny.
Man, I tell you, I'd have been on the first flight back to Dukes, bro. What do you mean you gonna hang? No, bro. What do you got? We gotta talk.
But that's enough from me. Now, you'll hear from the person who I believe is the single thing in the world my wife was most proud of.
You see what I'm saying?
Magnum opus, so to speak. I think you all know who I'm talking about. Benny? You ready to come up here?
What? You see what I'm saying, bro? Like, this is why, bro. I ain't gonna lie, if I got it, she getting the best care, bro. Ever, bro. I'm gonna do whatever I can to give her a fighting chance,
Go on,
bro.
B. Say something.
He was rich too, like I'd have flown back. Say what though? She's gone. Like what can I say?
What's wrong? Why?
My heart in my stomach, bro. Like my mom is like she gone, bro. What do you want me to say? You're my dad, bro. You should understand this. This is your wife.
Hey, you. As you know, I talk to big, very important people every day. And there's one thing that everybody is asking me. What's going... You are a snake. You're a fraud. But worst of all, Benjamin...
Like, bro.
Maybe. Just calling to tell you. I think I'm selling the house. She's everywhere here, son.
You're selling the house?
Move without bumping into her. And then I just find myself breaking down again. I hope you understand.
You selling our house, bro? I mean, I get it. You got grief, but like, you gotta grieve and shit. But damn, our crib though, where we grew up with her, where I grew up, y'all had me together with y'all. The house. That's crazy.
Take whatever you want. With your mother gone, I'm hoping to finally live without all the clutter. I'm just so glad you got to speak to her one last time. I mean, I know she told you not to pick up the phone, but, well, I'm just so happy that you did.
Why not
She
pick up
just
the
wanted
phone,
you
bro? It's
to-
my mom.
What's that?
You see, bro, this is weird.
So fascinating, son.
I don't like that. You making it seem like I wouldn't pick up the phone for Dukes. There's some shit I put up, for sure.
Look. It's unbelievable, Benny. It's like she's standing in the room with us.
Passing Day, inspired by the musical composition of his late mother.
Is that
The composer
really
Ellie
you?
Stevens,
It's
relatively
Chloe,
unknown in her life,
neighbor.
Ren lifted his
Oh
mother
my god, I can't believe this. It's
out of
been
obscurity
years.
with the creation of
I
this
just walked through
piece.
the
She's
entire
now
show. It's
considered to be one of the
unbelievable.
great composers
I'd
of her
love
time.
to walk through it again with you. I mean, if you were down for that.
You made your mother an icon. Her passing, bro. That's beautiful, bro. No bullshit.
I just can't believe that my entire childhood I was living next to a bona fide genius. I should have guessed it. I mean, with all the. And your mom. I always heard her playing piano from next door, but I didn't know she wrote the act. Hey, so, not to be forward, but what are you doing after this?
Nothing.
Maybe I'd really love to catch up. I can't believe everything that's happened to you. I want to hear all about it.
Now would you look at that?
He said try to enjoy it.
I cannot.
I didn't enjoy that.
My luck.
That wasn't an enjoyable, like, sequence of events, bro. It was cool for the first half.
Woo-hoo! You finally hit the jackpot, Flapjack. Oh,
It's
the
like, dog.
nobody, nothing's dying every day. You finally sink your hook into a. Oh, well, there you are. Well, hello, sir. If I realized, I would have cleaned up. I'm just used to fishing up a different class of soul. I mean, sure, I've had scientists, a couple college athletes here or there, but.
Why are you relishing in my demise?
Internationally renowned painter? The gatekeeper's gonna eat you.
He act like he get commission off this. What, you get an
Speaking of
M?
that, why don't we give your story a test run? Maybe you help me out with the word choice, since, you know, I'm still working on that. See if I'm getting all the strokes right, the proper composition, if you catch my drift. Forget about it. All right, here we go. Gatekeeper! Before you stands the soul of a great man. Now, would you describe yourself as a happy kid or a lonely one?
Happy. I was happy for the most part.
His childhood was a happy one, growing up in a loving home raised by loving parents in a quaint village by the sea.
And, what'd you say your mom was? A composer or an accountant?
Composer.
His mother was a composer who, with the need to support her family, took a job as an accountant.
How would you describe her as a teacher? More encouraging or demanding? Kind of like your champion or more like a taskmaster?
She was kind of demanding.
Therefore, as his piano teacher, she was over-demanding, forcing him to practice day in and day out, hoping that he might one day achieve that greatness that she never could.
And how about that neighbor girl? What was she to you? Was she your best friend or your first love? Now be honest here.
I'd say first
Don't
love.
be bashful, man. You can tell.
But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his first love and blowing it the next day. Now, from that moment forward, his mother gave up on him. She knew he didn't have what it took to be a truly great musician. But little did she know, she just picked the wrong medium, right? See, when he was 12 years old, he got sick, and he had to stay inside for an entire year. And in that year, he rediscovered a talent he'd forgotten. Painting. Sure, he loved finger painting as a child. Color and shape were the first languages he learned to speak. But for the first time, he saw it in a more serious light. He was accepted into an exclusive art school where he caught the eye of an esteemed professor who launched his work into the national spotlight. Now be quiet, all of you. With expectations on his career mounting, he stalled himself into bankruptcy, which turned out to be a blessing, for it wasn't until he returned home to the house he grew up in that he began work on what would ultimately be considered his masterpiece. I said shut up, you scumballs! You mucky fowls!
Hey, back to the barking. I'm not. You see, he throws me out of the element, bro.
Right! I get it!
He be throwing me out of the element, bro.
I hear what you're saying. I had assumed as much anyway. I should probably tell you, those things, they're not regular gulls. They're lyre birds.
Okay.
They're what becomes of souls who tried to lie to the gatekeeper. And once they try that, they're never allowed near her city again. I get to feeling bad for not defending them right, so they just stay on with me. Living reminders of my oratory shortcomings.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, good thinking. I'll be back to get you once I'm done with this one.
Hopefully you won't be seeing him again.
Hopefully. I shouldn't. I told you to shoot, didn't I? Like, you watched it play just like I did.
You're a flea-bitten sap. You know that? Just look at him. Poor fool doesn't know what he's in for.
What do you mean by that? What does that mean, though? He said I'm okay.
Now don't think that I haven't dealt with people like you. You're ashamed of something. Something so terrible, you're trying to blink right past it. Because if the gatekeeper knew, she'd have to dream up fresh new hells to punish someone as worthless as you. And I'm sure you're right. I'm sure you're the rottenest soul that I ever fished out of that
What he's switching up on me
muck.
for?
And I should have thrown you back and sanitized my paw as soon as I laid eyes on you.
The fuck?
But it's
Why
too
he
late
just
for
switch
that.
up like that?
We're in this together.
What I do to him?
She'll see right through your fake lies as if they were glass. So I'm gonna ask you again to start.
I just told you
from
the
the
truth,
very
though.
beginning, and this time, I want the truth.
I just gave you the truth. What are we talking about? You see what I'm saying? He gonna make me do this all over again, bro. Unless I missed something. Like, nigga, we walked through the whole shit, didn't we?
Not this.
Now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember?
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found it yet.
Doesn't that make...
Okay.
You know, my father once told...
This. Stay here. What did your mother hear on that phone call?
You know, I thought this one was a little weird, but I didn't think none of it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got shit they don't remember. That's what I thought it was. What is this?
I'm getting it. Hello? Yes, of course. This is Elle, his daughter.
I see. She knew she hadn't yet lived up to her father's expectations. And now, she never could.
Her father died.
Let's keep going.
Okay.
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay?
You were a prodigal talent. I get it.
Be eternally indebted.
What did you just say?
This isn't a trip down memory lane. I need you to stay. Yes, I understand about the cat. Let's keep.
I was saying, what is that sound? That blood? What is that? The fuck is that? Damn.
The death of those cats must have taught you a terrifying lesson. That simply being alive wasn't enough. So then you went to work to make yourself sensational.
I like hanging out with you a lot, which is weird because after what happened with my mom, I never like hanging out with anyone.
I know you want to stay here, man, but we don't have the time.
So
Lying to ourselves? Like,
Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office?
oh yeah, that's
Come on,
bad.
keep blinking.
We can focus in, make sure he's staying engaged.
Can we please try to speak a little softer? I really don't want him to hear us talking about this.
The fuck?
What's the point?
What do you mean? What's the point? What does that mean?
What's the point of any of it? If he's never gonna get any better.
Okay. Let's not say that. Okay? We know we don't mean it.
I know I don't. I know.
I mean, what if he heard one of us saying something like that?
I'd never forgive myself.
It's okay. He's asleep. But it's okay.
I see. You got sick.
So we were sick as fuck.
You howled at the moon, at the top of your lungs.
We weren't even just sick. We were like sick. I know it makes sense, but like they're sick and they're sick. This nigga joining in and shit, bro. It's not a cool matter.
You were sick
bro.
for a long time, weren't you?
Yeah, apparently.
Sicker than healthy kids are supposed to get.
Y'all seen the calendar? They jump
No
from
matter how
October to
painful
January.
it gets,
Still in the
I
crib.
need you to remember. We're almost at the end of this. I promise.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school. Try writing with it. Well, hello, Benny. It was your grandfather's, but I used it in college to write lyrics.
Okay.
Exactly. It was very artsy. Actually, I was just good at fooling your dad. Made him think I was some kind of genius. Why don't you write the story of your life so far? And then what you're going to do once you get better. That's the story I want to hear.
Great Life of Benjamin Brin. Childhood was a happy one. Growing up in a loving home. Raised by loving parents. In a quaint village by the sea. His mother was a composer. With the need to support her family. Yeah, blah, blah,
Man,
blah.
this is wild. You really got into this, didn't you? Oh, here I am. But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his first love and blowing it the next day. First love? Okay, Benny. And you know, we really could have just slept on the beach another night, but I'm also glad we didn't because, well, another night wouldn't be the same night, if that makes sense. Okay.
I feel it.
Back to the story.
You are going to be in there for about 30 minutes, so try to get comfortable.
Damn. We're gonna CAT scan.
Knock, knock. You're gonna be so annoyed with me, but I couldn't help but overhear Chloe reading loud from what I think was your story the other night. I know. I promised myself I wouldn't eavesdrop, but I would really love to read it if you'd let me. What do you say? You know I'm such a big fan of anything you do. I can't.
Just go in there and tell him you loved it.
I'm sorry, I just can't. Not right now.
Okay, don't worry. Just go to bed. I'll talk to you. Hey, B. Just want you to know that Mom loved your story. She's just, I think it was just very emotional for her to read. But I thought it was great. I mean, look at this. His childhood was a happy one. Growing up in a loving home, raised by loving parents in a quaint village by the sea. I'm certainly glad you feel that way. But what I want to know...
Benjamin Brin was a loser. Was the worst Brin to ever live. He didn't even try to fight the disease inside him. He just laid down and died.
Oh God, can you hear me?
he's ever in pain, all he needs to do is press that red button and the drug will administer itself.
Thank you so much. You know, I know my wife would normally want to thank you herself.
No, I understand. It hits mothers the hardest, this sort of thing.
Thank you for understanding. It's been a rough one. Hey, Eddie. Yeah, hey man, it's Richard. Listen, I know Elle's been missing in action, but I just want you to understand things have taken a really bad turn here. Yeah, no, that's not going to be possible. To be honest, your whole tone is pissing me off right now. Yes, I understand you have a business to run. It's a very cliche thing to say to me in a time like this.
Like, bro, you talking about you got a business to run and my son is dying?
Well, then I guess all I can say is screw you too. I said screw you too.
I'd have lit his ass on fire.
Yeah, man, that's all I got.
You got a business to run. The fuck, bro?
Hey, this isn't funny, you know. What, you're too scared to talk to me? Well, just so you know, I know you're faking. Because if you were really sick, like actually sick, you'd have told me already. I happen to actually know about this stuff. So the fact that you are faking, just so you don't have to go to school with me, is
Cause what's she even talking about, bro?
I remember when you were just 4 years old. Shit. Mom was going through a pretty tough time. I mean, not as tough as now, but yeah, her music had been rejected, and she's having trouble adjusting to her quiet little life out here.
He's getting grays and shit.
I feared that
he looked tired.
I was losing her. But then you played this on the piano, and just your little hands reaching up for the keys. She just couldn't believe how gifted you were. And once she heard that, well, it was like you brought her right back to me. So, I was wondering if maybe you could do that trick again. Try closing your eyes. See if you can remember.
Wait, that's my bass. How did you figure out how to play that?
This sucks. She looked done. I hate what this does to like parents. Cause it's like, damn. Like, my whole thing is, I'm not particularly too fond of kids. I can't imagine watching my kid die in front of me though. Like, slowly, just day by day, be trained to grow life force. That shit would kill me. I'm sorry. More pills. That was 3 pills this time. Yeah. Oh, the cat back. I thought she died.
What are you doing, Elle? She's gonna make you sick.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just so happy she's here. We've got to show this cat some real love. She's been through more than we can even imagine.
Now you can relate. Damn. 29 missed calls.
What do you mean she hasn't been over? Like, she didn't even care to visit?
No, I mean, I don't think he's told her.
And you're just letting that be?
I don't know her step. You know how Benny is.
She lost her mother a year ago. You knew that, right?
No, but what does that have to do with...
Okay, do we have her dad's number?
I don't know. Check the book.
Okay, I'm calling now.
Honey.
Oh my god, you're an idiot. You do realize this is really nothing special to me. I've seen this all before. I was thinking about what you said in the story the other day and how I reacted to it. I feel kind of bad. I shouldn't have done that. But... Hey! What are you looking at? Don't look up there. Look at me. I'm talking to you. I want to give you something. But I think I don't want to be in the room when you see what it is. So maybe if you close your eyes, I can give it to you and I'm gonna leave. Close your eyes now, okay?
Don't do no stupid shit. Dear weird neighbor kid. You're my first loves. Love, Chloe.
What is that?
It's something new I'm working on.
So you're writing again?
Ah, it's just a melody that came to me. It feels good to play it.
It's sad.
Yeah, well, that would make sense.
Her son is dying.
But do you like it?
Yours is too.
Yeah. I love everything you do.
What do you like about it?
Not this old trap.
Go on. I'm waiting.
Well, it made me feel like if the unspeakable darkness I'm carrying can be so well expressed, maybe it's not so unspeakable. Nailed it, didn't I?
Yeah. I mean, that was pretty good.
It's okay, Benny, I understand. There's no need to show me anymore.
You know, for a while now, I've wondered if I'm just not a good enough storyteller. If I just don't have grand enough words, can't tell grand enough stories.
I don't think you're a good guy for what you just
Grand
did
words
right there.
and stories.
I was wrong.
They may be overrated. I know just what to tell her. Watch for her now. I've seen the gatekeeper take many forms depending on the soul I bring her. But once you see her, you'll know. Believe me. I should go get ready.
Okay.
Don't worry. We got this. I think.
I don't like that you're not certain, though. That's weird. I don't got no legs. I was gonna say, should I bow too? I got no legs, or no hands, or a body. We're gonna stick to what we doing. It's a cat.
There she is. Wish me luck.
Gatekeeper, before you sits the soul of a child who died before he could grow old.
That means she's ready to hear your story.
You know, I never told you how much I loved your story. It's really so imaginative, and the person you wrote about is such an interesting and intense guy. My only issue was, well, I didn't like him very much. So, I wanted to read you something I wrote for you, which is about the Benny I've known for 11 years now. It's called The Great Life of Benjamin Brin.
Don't do this to me, bro.
Benjamin Brin was born into an ordinary home, to an ordinary mother and father in a
small town by the sea.
This is
His
weird. You're weird for this. This is weird. This is weird. This is weird.
Composer, or at least that's what she dreamed she'd be.
So, when her own dreams didn't pan out, she began to dream for him. But then, when he was just 11 years old, he got sick and was forced to stay inside for an entire year.
And in that year, he began to worry that he hadn't lived enough. So he made up a story of the great life he thought he wanted to live, which only made him forget the great life he already had. How he had filled a new home with light and joy and promise. How he met a girl, his neighbor, who felt all alone in the world, and he made her feel okay again.
And how, even when he was sick, he still gave his parents hope. How he reminded them exactly who they were, after they had almost forgotten. So when he knew he was going
I was
to
crying, bro. My eyes
he was
watered
okay.
from that yawn earlier. Check.
Because he'd already
Rewind
lived a
back,
great
bro.
life, a full life. And he was everything he needed to be, just as he was.
She accepts. Close your eyes now, and keep them closed. She's gonna let you in. Go on.
Why is he smiling like that?
It must be somewhere that he likes.
That was a gorgeous game. Like, what could you say, bro? Like, it was a gorgeous game, bro. It was sad. It was sad as shit.
I wanna be somebody.
it wasn't sad as fuck, but it's like, damn. It makes you think, at what point do you consider yourself living, though? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know? I feel like it's really to portray, like, anything could happen. Anything could happen, bro. Your life could be on its way down in an instant, bro. But you need to live your life for you, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, this shit almost got me, bro. I feel like low key, they wanted to make it a short game, and I understand that. But if it was a little bit longer, it probably would have cooked me. Simply because, like, the shit that almost got me was the whole, like, switching between the mom and the wolf. Like, that shit was tough. That shit was wrong. It was wrong for that. It was dead wrong for that. I'm not gonna lie. It was dead wrong. But yeah, man. I think it was mainly, you gonna do something, do it, man. Like, you gonna do something, do it, bro. Life could be over in a flash, bro. That nigga died when he was 11. You know how short 11 years of life is, bro? That's just crazy to me. Like, lie, hold your loved ones close, bro. That's just crazy. Do what you want to do, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know, bro. Who am I? Nigga with 60 subs, bro. I'm chasing my shit, though. I'm saying niggas got goals, niggas got dreams, bro. You know what I'm saying? One takeaway I take from, like, my favorite show, bro. You gotta be willing to die for your shit, bro. Die for your dream, die for your goal, bro. You're not willing to die for it, bro. It's no point in you going for it, bro. Literally. I'm gonna learn to stop saying bro. But, yeah. That was kind of sad. That shit kind of cooked me a little bit. Yeah. Let me start. Actually have to start editing this. This was bad.